What's going on, everybody? Got a cool little video today. I'm going to go over a couple cards that I'm getting ready for a PSA submission for grading. I'm going to take advantage of this special they have going on in May for Collectors Club people, 16 bucks a card, anything from 1980 to present. So I'm going to go back on some of these. So I'm going to tell a story about some of these cards, get this submission ready. I have a for sure pile. I have a maybe pile, to be honest with you. I'd appreciate some of you guys' comments on some of these maybes if I actually should submit them. I'm going to get this in the mail on Saturday morning, so I got a day or two. Real quick, I don't know if, sometimes people ask about submitting to PSA. It's actually super easy. You have to use these card holders, though. You have to use these kind of like semi-rigid ones. You cannot just use a standard regular top loader, stuff like that. You have to use these. That's what they prefer. That's what they want. So buy a bunch of these. What I do, I don't clean my cards. I don't use any liquid, anything like that. Just get yourself a nice microfiber, wipe the card down real good on the front, just kind of do your thing with that, put them in this. When you get a nice stack of these, you get enough boxes in the mail from Amazon, different deliveries, stuff like that. Cut a piece of cardboard, put on the top, piece of cardboard on the bottom, rubber band the whole thing together, put a bunch of bubble wrap around it, take that to the post office and you're done. That's all it is. So on to the submitting cards. Since this goes back to, I have a massive, massive stack of old 1989 through 1992 or 93 Jordan cards. So I want to submit this one. If you're watching this, if you don't know this card, this is a super, super interesting card. Hey, Average Joe, why are you submitting the Sam Vincent card? Well, take a look at this. Jordan's wearing number 12 in this. This is actually a very, very collectible and sought after card. The story with this was, this is a game on the road against the Magic back in, I think it might have been 89 or 90, judging by how old this card is. And someone stole his 23 jersey before the game. So what happened was the Bulls sent someone around the crowd looking for someone in the crowd, a fan, wearing a Jordan 23 jersey to the game to see if it would fit Jordan. They didn't find anything. They didn't have a spare jersey. They had this number 12 jersey that would fit him, so he wore it. So this is a very sought after card. I would love to get a 9 on this. It's pretty well centered. I think it looks pretty good for an old card that I just had in my collection, but this is a super, super cool card. I just want to kind of get slabbed up. The next one, another Jordan. This is Fleer 1990. Nothing super special about this, but that's just classic Jordan, Duncan, the 23, the tongue out, the whole 9 yards. I'd love to get a 9 on this. I think it's pretty well centered. I think the corners look really good for a 30-year-old card, give or take. I would love a 9. We'll see. It looks good. There's actually an Air version of this that does not have this black line right here that's a little bit more valuable. But even this is a 9. I would love a 10, obviously, but a 9, I would take that. Any Jordan 9 is a good card. So on to some of these other for sures. I got a couple Wembies. I've been opening some of this Revolution. If you see the Revolution on the shelves, grab it. It's fantastic. These are a couple inserts, but they are parallels. It says levels parallel. You can see right here in my left thumb, levels parallel right here on my right thumb. These go as a Gem Mint 10 for $200 to $300. So they're fresh pack pulled. They're parallels of Wemby. They're going to get submitted. I bought this card at the local card shop. It's not his Young Guns. It's nothing like that. I just wanted a piece of some McDavid rookie. I bought this for, I think, is it 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. I overpaid for what it actually goes for raw, but it looked really good. And this, as a gemmed up 10, is fetching a couple $100. I don't think his cards are ever going to go down, so I'm going to send this away, get that slabbed up as well. All right, on to the next. This is amazing. So here's one more Revolution Wemby card. As I said, retail, these are fantastic. This, I believe, is one of the best values for a hobby box you can buy. You can buy a hobby box of this Revolution for 150 bucks online or at your local card shop. So I bought a hobby box at my local card shop, 150 bucks. I pulled this Wemby. It's an insert, numbered to 99. You can see that right there. So this card already raw is about a couple $100 card. I definitely want to get it a slab. Definitely hoping for the Gem Mint 10 on that. Incredible pull out of a hobby box. All right, couple more one-touchers as I got a bug flying in here. Good grief. All right, I got a Luka rookie. Enough said. Gonna get this graded up, gonna get this slabbed up. I just bought this at a local card show. If you watched one of my videos a couple of weeks back, it's in really good shape. I think I paid 80 bucks for it. I definitely want to get that slabbed up. It has a really good shot at getting a 10. I pulled this from a pack. This is from Zenith. This is a Stroud. It's an insert, Zeal of Approval, something rather, but it is a parallel. It's a blue something rather, blue ice, blue wave, blue something. But I think raw, this is about a $50-ish card, something like that. But anything Stroud, anything parallel, we definitely want to get slabbed up and call that a day. One more one touch. I got this in an online break from Run Good Life. This is from Topps Chrome Cosmic last year. These Planetary Pursuit cards were case hit, rare, etc., etc. This card specifically, the Uranus card, everybody laugh at that because we're mature as hell, is actually, I think, 1 in 8,000 packs or something like that, or 1 in 80,000 packs. It's something ridiculous. Like the way it was Sun all the way up to Venus, with the Sun being the most common. So I don't remember my solar system. I'm well too old to remember elementary school stuff. But this is one of the rare ones. Raw, this is about a $200 to $300 card. We're going to get this slabbed up, see if we can get a 10 on that. All right, the other ones I'm submitting, I got a Wyatt Langford First Bowman. I just got this in a break. This is a paper First Bowman, but it is numbered to 199. We're going to definitely get that slabbed up. I just got this in a break. This is a Walker Jenkins, the new hot chase in 2024 Bowman. I got this Gladiators of the Diamond. It is a case hit, so we're going to definitely get that slabbed up. Speaking of hot cards, here's the #1 hot card, the #1 hottest card chase. One of the videos on YouTube, I think it's Sport Card Investor I follow. He does the top 5 hottest cards. Paul Skeens is #1. I got this on eBay a couple of weeks back, or a week and a half ago, for 38 bucks. This is his first Bowman. This is a refractor. You can see right there. Right now, these raw are going for 50 to 60, so I'm already in some money on this, but I thought it looked pretty good. It's got a chance to gem up. The corners look good. I could nitpick and say it's a little heavy on this side compared to that side in top to bottom, but we'll see if it falls within the 60-40 margin of error that they allow for a gemmed up 10. Speaking of Jordan, this is a massive card. This is from 1992 Upper Deck, and it's classic Jordan. He's got the Jordans, he's got the shoes. This is a picture from one of his slam dunk contests. It's a really cool card, but what this specific card is, this is an error card. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit hard to tell. Up here, it says 1985 and 1990 slam dunk champion. That's an error. Those were the years that Dominique Wilkins was a slam dunk champion. The correct Jordan one says 1987 and 1988, but this error slipped out. This is a raw card, is 100-ish, something like that, give or take, is a raw card. This one's in pretty good shape. It's got good corners. It looks good. It is a gemmed up 10. This is a $600 card. So I would take a 9, get it in a nice PSA slab. But I think it's got a shot to 10 for being an old card, but that's an error card right there. All right, continuing. Junior Caminero, high on him. Got this in a break, numbered to 199. That's a refractor, Topps Chrome Black. Jalen Brunson, they lost, but that's a rookie card. I'm gonna get that slabbed up. SGA, rookie card, parallel, optic. I forget what this parallels card called, but I definitely will get that slabbed up. It looks real nice. Julio, I paid 15, I think, bucks for this. This is a rookie card. It's a purple parallel. It looks pretty decently centered. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. So I could definitely see that top to bottom it's a little bit off, but we'll give it a whirl, see what happens. Nice Halliburton rookie. Another Langford. This is a refractor that I think is centered really well. I bought this at a local card show. We're going to get that slabbed up. We got 2 Anthony Edwards. These are just Illusions cards, which is kind of a lower end set. I paid $2 a piece for these. Actually, right now, since he's such on fire in the hobby, a gemmed up 10 of these is going for over $100. So I'm for sure going to spend the 16 bucks and get these slabbed up. See if I can pull a 10 out of even one of them. That'd be fantastic. I got a Chet Revolution. This is a parallel. It's a New Year parallel, numbered out of 88. We're going to get that slabbed up. And last but not least, another Ant-Man. It's an insert, instant impact. Usually I don't do a lot of insert type cards, but since he's such on fire within the hobby, I think one of these is a gemmed up 10 is now 120, 30 bucks, something like that. So let's see if we can get that in a nice PSA slab and hope for a 10. Now, here's my maybes. I got some maybes. Do I want to do a base Walker Jenkins? Not sure. What do you think? One monster card I did pull. This was in a Bowman Blaster, these Bowman Spotlight cards. So these are a lot more rare this year. Last year, this was about 1 per case. This year, these Spotlights are about 1 in every 2.5 cases. So I pulled an Evan White, numbered to 99. I think I want to get it slabbed. I think he's going to be really good. It's a raw card. This is about 150 bucks. I'm really on the fence as to whether I want to get that slabbed or not. I kind of do, but I'm really not sure. We got a Gunner rookie. This is from Topps Tribute. In each case of Topps Tribute, there was one of these rookie cards, and I was lucky enough in a break to get a Gunner. My only problem with this, I feel like it's really definitely off center. If you look at this black kind of semicircle here, and this black semicircle here, this is way thicker on this side. So I think at most, I'm staring at a 9 on this. And if I'm staring at a 9 on this, and this is a thicker card, these Tributes, if there's one more problem with it, we're down to an 8. So I might just keep that raw. Samuel Basallo. Oh boy. I think Michael Vick just showed up at the house. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so we got Samuel Basallo here. I got this. I actually pulled this from a box. This is a Speckle Auto. This is numbered to $2.99. I want to get this. I want to get this graded. I want to get this in the slab. He is a top 20 prospect. He kind of mashes the ball, but I also see that this looks a little off center. This looks a little heavy on this side compared to that side. So just like that Gunner card, I don't know. I might just keep it raw. We'll see. This is about a $150 card, maybe 200 bucks raw as is. So I might just keep it as that. Bruce Smith, rookie. Enough said. I've had this since I was a kid. It's definitely off center. You can see how thin this is. You can see how thick this is here. It's an older card. It's got some wear on some corners up here. I think you can kind of see that a little bit. It's got a little wear on this corner right here. You can see that. So the corners are not good. It's definitely, I think at best, at absolute best, this is a 7. Most likely it's probably about a 6. I don't think it's worth it to slab up. It's a really cool card. I've wanted to do something with it. They got a special right now going back to 1980. This is 1986, I believe it is. On the fence. Should I send it? I got a nice Bobby Witt card. This is a nice base, but it's off center. This definitely looks a little off here compared to there. Do I want to spend 15 bucks on this and it comes back a 9 that's only worth $20? Not sure. I'd rather just buy a 10 and call it a day. So that's in my maybe pile. Last but not least, a couple more Jordans. I have about 5 of these. This is from that same set, that 1992, I think, Upper Deck. I have about 5 of these. I picked the one that I thought was the best one that would potentially gem up. The corners look really good on this, actually. There's no centering. It's really hard to tell what's going on with it. It's just a really, really cool card. I don't know. I think I'm going to send it away. I just want to kind of see what it is. It's almost like an experiment to see how these older cards do that I pull out of some of my old stash. But that's in my maybe pile, leaning towards the likely pile. Last but not least, you remember a little bit ago, you remember that Jordan dunk contest era with 1985 and 1990? I have 2 of the corrected ones. I don't know if you can see it. 1987 to 1988. These are the corrected ones. Gemmed up 10. These go for 150 bucks because they're Jordan. Even as a 9, they're not bad. I have a, oh yeah, this is the one I thought looked the best. This one, you can see there's a little bit of wear on top of it. I don't know if the camera's doing justice on that. This one just looks like it's in really good shape. So I'm leaning to the likely on that one as far as that goes. But there's my PSA submission. It's going to get out in the mail on Saturday. Appreciate you guys' opinions. Appreciate you sticking around. Give me a comment on some of these maybes. I'm kind of curious what you guys think on them. Give me a comment in general. Good to see you. Adios.